Hello and welcome to another episode of Meteor Cast Podcast with Leo and Mats.
Hello there. I'm here too again, as always.
Yes, at this point it's just us two always.
Yeah.
But yeah,
See, we are going to continue on from last year at this point. So
Yeah.
it was a while ago since we played.
yeah, when was it? In December, sometimes.
Yeah.
How did I bring up the map now again?
It was a dash select.
Dash select. Oh yeah, it was in that order.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like we are supposed. No, that's the ship location, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so last time, if no one remembers, and for those who probably are watching this without even watching any other episodes, we more or less defeated the Earth Temple in this game and are moving on to our next location or to our next mission, which is getting the next crystal, which I'm not really sure about where we are going now, but did we go to this place?
Can you guess? Yeah, we were there. There was the old man we talked to, and he gave us like access into the Earth Cave. And can you guess on the map where you're supposed to go if you look?
If I look,
because
I guess
you have a ship. So where would you be able to go?
I guess I can go here somewhere. Yeah, I can probably go down here.
Yeah. So you can go there because like down there in the middle is Elfheim, so if you just go past it, like there is
there,
Elfheim. So just continue on.
Oh yeah. Well, we can.
You just need to get back to the ship.
Yeah, well, then we can just take a. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
It starts. It begins.
Yes. So yeah, it's a new year. It's 2021. People are still depressed about certain situations. I don't know. In my opinion, it's more or less the same as it has always been.
Yeah.
So yeah. So how has your Christmas holiday been, Matt?
It has been fine. I managed to get home to where we both are from then, like where we grew up, and I managed to celebrate Christmas there, so it was nice. It has been like good to be able to visit because things are like uncertain right now, so I'm happy about that at least. But it has been a calm Christmas, as it should be right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has been fun. I haven't done that much really.
Yeah, and for me, it has always been like for you. It's been pretty calm. I've been visiting family. Even my sister, who lives in Gotland, came up and visited and all that. So it's kind of great that the whole family could gather up, even though the circumstances that we have in the world right now. But yeah, and other than that, I played through Green Fandango. If no one knows about that game, it's more or less like a point and click puzzle game, but you are actually you are not pointing and clicking. It's more or less you control the character with a controller as normal. It's like an adventure game, and you solve puzzles, and the story is really interesting in that game. I really recommend for anyone who haven't played it yet to pick up the game and try it at least. It is an old game. It's from like 1998, 99, I think, or something like that.
Is it a long game then?
No, it's not that long. I mean, if you know the puzzles, it's a really short game, but I think I completed it about maybe 5-7 hours. I think it was 7 hours, to be exact.
Yeah, but that's like a good amount of time for that type of game, I think.
Yeah, it's like it's structured up in like 7, not 7. It's up in was it 4 years?
Mm.
So like each year, 1 year is like an episode. You could say that. So every time it shifts to another year, you get like a new scenario to try and new scenario to counter with puzzles to solve more or less.
Yeah. Well, were the puzzles tricky then? Would you say?
Yeah, it was really tricky puzzle. Like because of the game being so old, it had its problems. Like some puzzles, a lot of the time, like a lot of the times in that game, I was confused of what I was supposed to do. There was like no clear goal on what you were supposed to do, and I think in some ways it's positive because it's an old game, and because of the game being so short, giving out too much to the player would just like make it too easy maybe, or something like that. So it's
Yeah.
but at the same time, it because of the times we are living right now, or because of the modern technology that we have and how modernized games are right now, I still think that it could have gotten like, well, they could have added some kind of hint system at least.
Yeah, like because it's a remaster.
Yeah, it's a
Or is it?
remaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but the game is made by LucasArts Film or LucasArts Studio. I don't know what's the official name for it, but it's LucasArts that's been making that.
Yeah, they
game.
made quite a lot of point-and-click games or games in that vein, like what is it called, Tales of Monkey Island and those games as
Yeah,
well.
and they are coming back right now. They are actually gonna make Indiana Jones game.
Okay.
That's gonna be come up. I don't know when. It's kind of recently been announced, somewhat.
Yeah.
But that's kind of exciting to see, like what kind of how that game will turn out, because of how it's like Star Wars. Like EA had like this is kind of new news, but like EA had claims to like they had like exclusivity to the Star Wars franchise with games. So, but that contract is getting over by 2023. So, a lot of there's been a lot of like announcements about other new games that are coming out from Star Wars, that are from other companies. Like I think it was Ubisoft that is trying to make a new, like they are gonna start off making a new Star Wars game, which will probably come out sometimes after 2023, because I think it's the EA still has the claims for Star Wars games, but that's like until 2023 they have like that, like the franchise, like they have the rights for that franchise and having the exclusivity for it.
Yeah, but it's nice that other developers also can tackle it a bit like in a wider sense, because we have had like other kind of Star Wars games as well, I think, like smaller ones recently.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's always has been EA or other studios as well.
No, it's been only EA. EA has the recent Star Wars games has only been has been published by EA only.
Yeah.
So Star Wars Squadrons and not the Last Jedi, the
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the name of it. Like and all the Battlefront games, like all of them has been like EA exclusive, or it's EA, and EA has been the one who has published those games, more or less. Oh damn, an ant egg. Okay.
And Kang.
And Hag. Uh, but yeah, so that's coming up. And yeah, so at the same time, LucasArts has been like active again and are starting to make more games, which is kind of exciting because they have made been making a lot of good games in the past. So yeah.
Yeah, and like I was playing like during the holidays. I was playing Genshin Impact as I'm stuck with that game. I really like it. So the new update, and that was really fun. Like a wintry area of the game to explore, and I really liked the design of that like new area because it was like built. It was a mountain, so you could like go inside it and walk on different levels of it. So I thought that was really cool way to like mix it up from the other exploration that was quite like plain, or like it wasn't, you really didn't have that many caves and stuff to explore before.
Okay.
That was really nice. And like level design and the story there as well. So I'm excited for like further updates as well, but I think it will take a long while before like the entire game is like finished, or all the areas are
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, so I've been dropping Genshin Impact like completely because I think that game is taking up too much of my time. It's not really
Yeah.
something that I want to waste my time with because it has a lot of things that makes you like. It has this fear of missing out content in it, which it feels kind of unfair in certain points. Because it's more or less like it somehow like tries to like force you into play the game in order, and because of they have these exclusive things that's like limited to a certain time, which makes you want to play the game in order to not miss out anything. But yeah, it's like I don't think the game is kind of. Oh my god. Oh damn.
That troll has a headache.
Oh my god. That's hideous. But yeah, it's like I don't think it's meant to be, or I don't think that's just the intention of the game when they design it. But yeah, I still think that it still feels forced in some aspects.
Yeah, but yeah, they need to get like people to play it because like the gacha format and so on. So
Yeah.
that's like a something that happens with most gachas, I would say.
Yeah.
But right now where I am, like I'm caught up with everything, so I don't really need. I only need to do like the daily things, and that takes like 15 minutes, and then I don't really have to play right now. If I don't want to do like these events that are not really like story driven and so on. So yeah, that's only like if I want to get the newest characters in the banners, which I already have right now. But yeah, if you don't have the character, you kind of feel the need to like continue to play in order to get the latest character, and that can be kind of like annoying sometimes, I think. Like you want that character so much, but you never get it.
Yeah, that's like another problem with that game is like the gacha system, and I never liked gacha in games. It's like there's probably one mobile game that has a gacha that I'm probably I probably can play, but if there are too many games with gacha, I would burn money way too much. I mean, I hate that there's been so many norms coming up in the gaming industry. You know, you see EA adding a lot of like loot boxes, and like only that itself is like adding a lot to the problem, which game companies are making huge amounts of money because of gachas and loot boxes. And while we are kind of most of the, like, at least gamers that has been playing games for a long time are not okay with that. They're still like, you know, kids and younger audiences that have been familiarized with this concept and think that it's okay. It's like all other games has that and all that. So
Yeah, and when you are younger, you don't really have the same like concept of money, like that you really need to save it and you don't have the amount to waste, like you have to save up and use it to important stuff. But when you are young, you only think about, oh, that's a cool thing, like skin, character, weapon, or whatever. So it's really easy for younger people to like get into that as well, even if often you need to be 18 in order to like pay stuff, like buy stuff in these games, but they can like take their parents' credit cards or whatever, like use them. So that has been like for many years it has been like in the news that children are like buying a crazy amount of stuff in like app games because they have like used the card and then they can't in some cases even refund like whatever they bought, and that can be really harsh for some parents.
Yeah, I think it was in the news kind of not that long ago. It was before like New Year's, but it was like maybe, I think it was in December or November. It was like there was a mother who had let her kid play like a game on mobile, and then this kid just bought a lot of like loot boxes and all that, like all this kind of in-game currency stuff. And suddenly she had like, what was it? I think it was up to I think it was about 2,000, no more than 2,000. I think it's I think it was about like $2,000.
Like that wasted on that game then.
Yeah, it's like there was $2,000 of in-game purchases, and she didn't have that much. It's like $2,000. That's a lot. That's like my paycheck for my job almost. Well, I get more than $2,000, but still, like $2,000 is a lot.
Yeah.
She could not afford that money in any way. It's like it's too much. And so she like contacted the company and be like, hey, my kid has been pressing the buy button without even figuring. Like it's money that goes into nothing. It's digitally. Everything is digitally in the market. So it's like you don't have a physical copy of what's being bought in any way, which is kind of scary because you start to sit there with about this huge amount of money because of your kid just pressing the stuff. It's like, ooh, look, I can get more by pressing this button, and there's a problem in there. Like it will turn into a problem because of it. Of course, there are things like you can have like child safety on in the Android, I think. Yeah, like these options to add, like you need to that are like you need to make sure that you do something like it's like this kind of protection to make sure that this doesn't happen. But in this case, this mother hadn't taken the time to do it, which made it. Well, we saw what happened.
Yeah, and it's like not everyone are aware of those settings, and that entirely depends on like, oh, they can't use them. No, you don't have level 6 yet.
No.
I think.
Oh, I want that.
Cure Stone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and Protera would be nice because Protera is for everyone, I think.
Yeah, let's see here how much. Oh.
Yeah, we are not on level 6 yet,
Yeah.
but I think it will be coming up real soon.
Yeah, we will see. But yeah, if we move on.
Yeah, but yeah, like people are not aware of those settings, and it's not really. I wouldn't blame them for not knowing how certain uh, like devices work, because they are probably not that interested, even though that is like a security question. Like, uh, not everyone know how to deal with technology. Like, that is sometimes too much to ask for from people because they don't really have the interest. Uh, so that like would I think that would have to be something that is like asked from the like user, like when you start up the device or when you get an app, because like then they will notice and see that they have this kind of like protection. That would
Yeah,
be like a better solution, even if that would be annoying for everyone else that perhaps doesn't need that, but it would be like easier for them to notice that you can
yeah.
do stuff.
But it's like, it's one thing if you like have this like security. It's like one thing if you just ask for your password every time you have to buy something, which is good because that's like the kids doesn't know. If as long as you don't say your password, the kids won't be able to like get a hold of it. But then there's one company that I know that makes this parental like protection thing really complicated, and that's Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon makes it really complicated. It's like you have to register. You need a registered credit card in your account, and then you have to like before it's like this is only like Amazon has this device called Alexa, and Alexa is like a smart speaker, and it has these things called skills, which is more or less like they are like apps for this Alexa. And to play child games, do note, to play child games, the parent needs to approve the games for the child.
Yeah.
It's like this is a child game, and the parent needs to give approval to the kid. Like it has to approve in the Alexa, approve, make sure that they have the right, a valid credit card number, and all that. Wait, what is? What happened there? Oh,
What?
I was pressing the wrong button.
Okay.
But yeah, so they have to have a credit card stored in their Alexa account, which only that is really complicated, like
Yeah.
to do. And then after that, you have to when you activate a skill or an app for the Alexa, and it is a child skill, you have to basically go activate it and then tell the Alexa to start it, and then it's like you need to approve this, and then you go to the app and approve it, and it's like it's the most like complicated thing you have to do in the app, and I don't understand why they have to make things so complicated for some reason.
Yeah, I don't really know either, because like it should be, you should be able to, like anyone should be able to figure out how to make your experiences secure, like on
Yeah.
your devices. So I don't know why they go about it that way. Maybe because they don't, I don't know, they don't want to have get people this security. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, it is like I understand why they have this kind of security measures, because they don't want the kids to the system works when you actually get it to work. Like after you've done all these complicated, not complicated things, but after you've done all these things, it just works. Like you can play. What the hell is happening here? But yeah, so let's just check this one. I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light guided by destiny. What about which of our entire future resolve? Okay. 12 sages are we guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of crystals, claiming it as their own. Well, I got one of them. Fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the 4 forces that compose our world. The source of the 4 forces are an altar charted throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that are taking root there and lift up the crystal as you carry it to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance.
Yeah, they have a lot of exposition.
Yeah. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world, both past and present. The fiend of wind appears 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the fiend of water. Together they laid waste to the civilization in the north. Okay, now I know where I'm going. The fiend of earth roots the land. Okay. Where the fiend of fire passes, all is cast into flame. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. Okay. All will be revealed. Okay, so this is like the final place. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us. Warrior of Light, only you can do this. How do they know that I'm the Warrior of Light?
I don't know.
Like,
you have the crystal.
I guess. The volcano Mount Gulg rises in the west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passage, but she has awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flames. Well done, Warrior of Light. You have defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who was not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend of in Mount Gulg.
Yes.
You obtained a canoe.
So now we can go inside of the mountain.
Okay. So I was supposed to go here.
Yeah. And we got a comment here now that like it was apparently $16K.
Oh
that
yeah.
the kid bought.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of money. Like that's a sick amount of money, and so that's even worse than just 2,000. Like imagine that $16,000. That
Yeah, and then you can't get it back. Like
yeah,
what
exactly.
are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you cannot like refound it in some way because the kid has used up probably used up the things that he bought. Like you get these kind of things that you like consumable items.
Like consumable, yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, that's really...
Like it can be extra tries or whatever, like extra lives.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, where do I have? Do I have the? Yeah, there, Poisona.
Yeah, Poisona.
But yeah, that's like, that's really. It's like it feels wrong in so many ways that someone loses that much money, and it's like with that amount of money they could probably buy a new car. It's like
or like they are it is their savings, like they don't have anything left.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
I mean, I'm not so much for child abuse, but I would slap that kid, like, for real. No, not really. I would be like, why, Billy? Why did you waste all my money?
Yeah, but they don't like know better. Like, and that's
Yeah, that's where it gets complicated. It's like they wouldn't know about it. It's like
yeah.
You
So
can't
like I think it's up to like the companies and all that to do everything they can.
Yeah.
To like hinder that from happening.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you would take this to court, what would you do? It's like
Yeah.
There's nothing in regulations that says that you have to do like the companies need to do this, like this kind of secure system that hinders kids like buying. I mean, as mentioned, Google and iPhone probably has this kind of parental guidance system that will help them for like prevent this, but it isn't really like the companies like it's not their, what do you call it? It's not their. I'm lost for words.
Okay, you mean like it's not their, like, how would you say it?
It's like it's not their problem, more or less.
Yeah.
It's like they're not the ones like. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not to blame for that. They don't,
yeah.
like, you can't blame them for that, and that's, yeah.
Exactly.
Think about that what you will, but yeah, it's like that in the law, so,
Yeah.
because they're not responsible.
Yeah, exactly. It's not their responsibility. That's what the word I was searching for.
English is hard.
English.
I think that's what
English hard.
sometimes.
Go full monkey brain. English hard. But yeah.
Yeah, so I played Genshin Impact, and now I think I'm about to finish up Final Fantasy 3. I don't really know, because I haven't really looked up how much I have left, but it kind of feels like that.
Oh yeah.
So that would be nice, and then I will probably play 4 again for like the 10th time. I don't know. I really like that game, so.
Yeah, I understand. I still should. Well, we will someday. Well, after we finish this one, we'll see what the next Final Fantasy game will be. Maybe it won't be a Final Fantasy game even. Maybe we try another kind of franchise. We'll see.
We could probably like keep Final Fantasy going, even if we don't like we did. We can have some episodes in between as well. Like we did now for New Year's when we did the Monster Hunter Rise demo, so we could probably like mix it up as well in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
But we also talk about like playing Monster Hunter Rise on the channel or on this podcast as well.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes out, it's like 2 months before that will happen.
Yeah, so I would think we would be able to finish this game until then. We shall see.
Yeah, most likely, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna use a heal. There we go. But yeah, but I think I noticed when we live streamed like Monster Hunter, it's kind of hard to like keep track on like on talking and playing at the same time in that game, because there's so much intensity when you hunt the monster and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it was easy.
Be concentrated.
Yeah, we got really concentrated in that game, and I think, I mean, if we actually like, if we'd done that hunt many times, like 100 times before, or not 100 times, maybe 10 times before we even made a stream, we probably could have just like do no brain that fight.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Monster Hunter. It's like you hunt the monster until you can fight. Like you hunt monsters, they're hard at the like your first tries, but when you actually get like in that moment when you hunted the monster so much that you basically know its every move and you more or less just no brain the monster.
Yeah, then you can like talk about
exactly
everything like without being like interrupted.
Yeah, exactly. I think that game is something that we maybe do like a normal stream for it, and not have like this kind of podcast have this podcast structure in it. We could try, but I think like those kind of games, it really takes a lot of brain power to try and focus and do the hunt itself.
Yeah, like now when we are playing Final Fantasy, it's like, yeah, you're playing and it's a turn-based game, so it's much easier for us to talk in between and like when you are doing this fighting.
Yeah, exactly. It's like all I have to do is decide what I'm gonna do next. For example, I see my warrior is poisoned. I just had to apply, like try to cure it and all that stuff. It's like I'm not doing anything actively. It's always like this kind of breakpoint. So like now it's oh shit. like now it's more or less I'm just doing no brain stuff. It doesn't require that much brain power to do anything.
Yeah, remember you have a canoe. So what can you use a canoe? How do you use a canoe? It's in the key items.
Key items.
Yeah, but you can't use it from here, so... Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's peak game design.
Oh my god. That
Your
fucking...
mind is blown.
My mind is blown. I'm like... What? This changes everything.
Yeah.
God damn it. When you said that, I was like, hold on. Hold up. God damn it.
I really like that, like in the older games, it's just like, just do it. Like they don't tell you anything. Like you just have to figure it out, and that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I was
like nowadays, it's just like, yeah, you get a tutorial, like 10 pages on how you do this thing. Like
yeah, exactly. I should probably go back and sleep in the inn now that I can just cross the lake, cross the river. Oh my god, that's so much easier. This changes everything about the game.
But now it's a 10 out of 10. After this.
God damn it. I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, I got the new item, whatever. I probably can use it at some point in the story or something like that.
Yeah. I even said, oh, we got the canoe, now we can go on the water.
Yeah, I was not...
Or get into the mountain.
Oh my god. God damn it. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I should probably take some time to edit like some kind of highlight episodes from our earlier podcast episodes. Because truth be told, people don't have time to watch 2 hours podcasts if they don't have anything else to do, or if they just want something in the background while they're, I don't know, cleaning their rooms or something like that.
Yeah.
Like truth be told, we are only doing this because it's fun, and I think we probably would get more like people watching if we have more shorter clips highlighting some stuff, like the moment when I realized that I can go over water and all that kind of.
Yeah, that could be a good one. Yeah, and we will get more of those as we go on, like when we get more like streams or material to go on as well.
Yeah, I think that we have a lot of material to go on. I just don't have time to do everything.
Yeah. We have to like work overtime with that.
Yeah, I got a job. I need to focus on my job. All that stuff.
Yeah, and this like content is kind of easy to like put on. We just start streaming and talk, and you play a game.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of easy.
But yeah, I'm still so baffled. I'm still baffled about that thing. God damn it. But yeah, what else can we talk about? There's a lot, like trying to. Oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. But yeah. Let's do the fire again.
Were they weak against fire?
I don't know. It does damage. It does AoE damage, so I deal out more damage. Yeah. It
Oh,
does.
it did.
Yeah. And I got level up. Hell yeah. But yeah, oh yeah, we tried to talk about loot systems in our Monster Hunter demo, but got distracted from playing the game while doing it. So I guess that's something we can just mention a bit quickly. I think we also talked about it a bit in like the first episode that we did.
Yeah, and we mentioned like last time we talked about like Diablo and games like that as well.
Yeah.
And we have like discussed it a bit before. So I don't know. I'm trying to think about something else you can say about the subject.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I prefer those kind of games when they are like multiplayer games. Like, I don't know, when you're playing single player games, I don't really want to have that kind of like loot system, because that feels like this kind of, yeah, you do this together and grind and all that. That becomes much more fun than having that kind of system in a single player game.
Yeah.
Even if it's like it's common in single player games as well. Like you have your green weapon or your purple weapon and so on. Like
Yeah, I think
legendary and so on.
I think the charm with like these random loot systems is when you're playing with friends, it's more or less you're just chilling around with your you're chilling around playing some games together and get like angry at each other when someone gets that one legendary loot while then someone else doesn't get it and all that kind of stuff. I think it has like this what do you call it, like social aspects of it. There's like this social aspect of like you're hanging with your friends and playing games, and it's these kind of games that are like they don't have technically no end game, or they have an end game like get better loot more or less, and what a better way to do it than just chill out while chilling with your friends, like just sit around and talk shit while while you grind more or less.
Yeah.
So I think that one reason why I'm not so fond of the Diablo franchise, well, I think the Diablo franchise is like a good game, but it's not a game that I want to like sit down and spend hours to ends with my for myself. I think it's because of its nature of being able to play multiplayer in it. It really like adds up. Like, yeah, if I'm gonna sit around and play a game, like grind for hours, I would rather have something in the background or talk with a friend at the same time, anyways, because I'm just doing this mindless grind that will for hours without any specific reasons then to get my character stronger.
Yeah. It's just because you can.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, when you have done like every story thing or like main things in the game.
Yeah, I mean, there are times when you... Oh, goddammit, I did wrong. Well, there are some times where you just want to sit... You just want to sit down and shut off your brain and just do something. Like, you just sit there and do anything. Like, and these grindier loot-based games, I think they are perfect for those times where you just want to shut off your brain and play like just play a game without any reason. Like, I think Minecraft is one of those kind of games, because in Minecraft you set out your own goals. It's never that you're like there's a specific goal in Minecraft. I mean,
there's not story either, so it's just like you make everything up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are like the end, there are the, what's it called? The end place, the Ender Dragon, more or less. I mean, you fight that, and then it's basically like completing the game. But you know that you can, as long as you get all specific items required to get to the end, then that's it. You just beat the dragon and move on. Well, I think they added an upgrade or update where there are some place beyond after you defeat the dragon. You unlock like a new area. I think. I'm not sure. It's some kind of new content. I think my friends can explain it more, because when I play Minecraft, I just start it up and start building stuff. I never actually, like, even in survival, I just start to look out a place where I can start creating some kind of big project for some reason.
Yeah.
And then I never finish that project. My friends can vouch for that. Pretty easy.
You always come up with new things.
Yeah, it's like I just start the game. I go into the world. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't really care about sometimes I just feel like exploring. But when I go to Minecraft, I'm like, I'm gonna make a home. I'm gonna make this home like really nice. It's gonna have this nice balcony. It's gonna be like a luxurious like mansion, or maybe sometimes it's like I'm gonna make a castle. I'm gonna make a wall. something
yeah.
like that.
You can take a look at the map, I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost.
Because now we're back in the like older area, like we have been in that town, and we are going like inside the mountain. So you need to find a place.
Okay, I see where I'm supposed to go. I'm stupid.
Yeah, we have the two like dungeon things in the middle, so you are going to either of those.
Yeah, I need to go to this town and go by the lake. I thought I could.
Yeah, and I also got a note from my fiance here about the sound. So like we should lower the sound of the game, and like lower me a bit, and like put up your volume a bit. So not that much, but a little bit.
Okay, let's try it like this. Well, I think that my mic, I cannot like higher it, so I think I can just try to lower your. So try now. Does it?
Yeah, I think it would be good. And I talked a bit like louder when we were speaking about the like money thing. But I can try and talk a bit lower as well. But I think it should be good now.
Yeah,
I don't know if.
I think it's like I said, I cannot change my mic, but I can change like lower the system or more or less your voice and my computer sound.
Yeah,
more or less. But
yeah, but yeah, I also have like if we go back to the Minecraft discussion, I also have the problem there with like making projects and then never ending up doing anything with them, like finishing. But I think like I don't know if Minecraft in that way is like my type of game, because I think I need to like work together with other people to make something like that we do together, because if I do it on my own, I will just give up after a while in that game.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing about certain games. It's like this is like basic game design more or less. You want to like set out a goal for the players, or else the players will sooner or later get bored. I mean, when it comes to Minecraft, like all these open world sandbox games, like Minecraft is one of them, those kind of games. I can just escape these. They are not doing anything for me.
Yeah, you can probably go. Yeah, there you have it.
Oh. Oh! My mind is blown once again. I am not sure where I'm going. These are
You can just
easy.
pull up the map if you need to find.
Oh, come on, just let me escape. These are weak enemies.
Oh, so we are there. So can we get there? Yeah, I think if we find a way, maybe we can't get there. We can get to the like upper one.
Yeah, we can go to the upper one. Shall we? I guess we can try that one.
Yeah, I don't know which one is which. I didn't check the map now. Let's see.
Oh well, we'll find out sooner or later. If I die, I blame you.
Well, when I look now, the lower one is where we are supposed to go. But I don't know if the other like location is important. We can probably go there afterwards.
Yeah, we go there afterwards. Oh god damn it. Enemies. Oh!
A new background? We didn't have this before.
No, these things looks dangerous. A Hydra.
Just used thunder.
Yeah, I guess. Let's also use protect just in case. Magic.
And I think we can try again, like unequipping the monk and just try and attack with him in fights.
Yeah.
And see if it works.
We can try.
Oh. Some of them hit hard. Like the Hydra.
Oh, damn. Let's kill the Hydra. I think that one does a lot of damage too. Let's heal everyone. I didn't see how much the thunder did damage. I did pretty decent. Dead. And it's not dead. Let's see here. But yeah, what were we discussing now? Or discussing, not disgusting.
We were like still on Minecraft, I think, or did we come?
Yeah,
like
it was about about the open world sandbox games. So it's like those kind of games are great because you're like having these open like you have so much to do in these open games. You just more or less just make the games. You play the games however you want to play them, more or less. But then the struggle is that you have to try to find a goal for yourself. It's like it is never like you're never really getting any kind of like guidance on what to do in those games because you are the one who makes the game. Like you play the game however you want to play it, and sure there is a charm to it, but it still really feels like it makes the game feel empty in some kind of way. I mean, if you look at a game like Genshin Impact, for example, that game, it's an open world game. It's not a sandbox game, but it's still like an exploration. It has exploration, but it still have like this story that you follow alongside it. And after you completed the story, you can just play all the like the daily stuff in the game.
Yeah, just find treasures and like explore.
Yeah,
it's like Breath of the Wild as well, but there also the story is kind of less important in Breath of the Wild than the exploration. So I think that's also like a good example. Like the story isn't really that overwhelming in Breath of the Wild at all. It's just like these small moments that happen, and you have your main destinations, but like the point is still to just explore however you want in that game.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like in Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild. It's like you said, it's all about exploring in that game. It's never been about like focusing on the story, and you see that because like it still has like all these objectives. You have side missions, and you have like the main missions to get all the divine beasts and all that, and you can pretty much just straight out go to the final boss and fight it if you want to. And that's like I think that's like a big charm to the game. And at the same time, how the open world is structured in Breath of the Wild is really good also, because you have this large world to explore, and there are so many. You have all these Korok seeds to find. You need to find all these shrines to get all these kind of orbs that you can use to upgrade yourself, and all the Korok seeds are for making sure that you can have more inventory slot for weapons and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing feels, no time feels wasted when exploring in Breath of the Wild, because you always like discover something. There's always some kind of discoverability in that game, which makes it so good in my opinion. Because
and you can like decide yourself like how much you want to explore in that game as well.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's not meant to be like 100% completed really, because there's a really lot to do.
Yeah, I mean you could try to 100% complete it. It will just take a lot of time, and just having the imagination, like imagine just getting all the Korok seeds, or like it's like a horror, because there are like 900 of them.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, back when the game released, it was like it was really hard to try to find all of them, because there were no guides on where all the Korok seeds were, because there were so many of them. But now the game is about 4 years old. It's like almost, it's about to be, this is the 4th year for after its release, and it's like at this time there are now like guides on how to find all the Korok seeds, and there are like maps with all the locations of where you can find all of them.
And you also have like DLC, like you get like a mask that helps you find them and so on. That wasn't in the like base game.
Yeah, exactly. So there are more easier ways to find all these seeds, and there are people that are like doing all these speed runs on doing this 100% speed run on Zelda, and it's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, have you watched the fastest speed run on Breath of the Wild?
Isn't it like 20 minutes or?
Yeah, it's about like 20 minutes or something like that. It's like the any percent like clear. It's freaking amazing how they find out all this kind of stuff, like bugs that they are like exploiting in order to do this. It's really cool to watch speedruns.
And like the physics engine in Breath of the Wild lets you do a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
like speed up, that you just can like fly into the castle, like from the start.
Yeah, it's like there's this like thing that if you are shield surfing and then using your bow to bounce on an enemy, you like get this really huge like leap, like you're bouncing on the enemy and like leaps towards the sky, fly all the way to the boss or to the castle more or less in a specific area. It's really like crazy how they do it. And also this glitch where they're glitching through the shrine walls in order to skip the cutscene of activating the shrine and just get directly into the shrine, more or less.
Yeah, like it's so cool, like all the speedrunners when they do like older Zelda games as well, when they're jumping through walls or like using bombs to like fly up high to another like floor or whatever. Like it's really cool to see how they like make that work, because I've tried to like do some of those things, but that it's not always easy. Like you need to train in order to be able to do that. Like use the exploits sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, there's this in Nier Automata, someone found they found this so-called final secret that game had, and this secret is more or less this guy, he discovered that there's like a cheat code, but in a specific area. It's like directly at the first, after fighting the first boss in the game, you get to, there's a place with two barrels, like two stacked barrels close to each other, and when you are typing, like when you're doing certain kind of commands in the game between these barrels, you more or less skip through the whole game and see the end cutscene, more or less.
Yeah. Okay.
And
That's
it's
cool.
yeah, and that thing is programmed, so it's not like it's a bug or something. It's, you have to do this really specific thing in order to activate it, and that like opens up. That like opened up the speedrunning community or there was a speedrunning community in Nier Automata, but that more or less sped up, like the time to clear the game like decreased maybe
By a lot.
by a lot, because all you have to do is defeat the first boss and go to those barrels and type in the command, and you more or less beat the game.
Yeah.
Technically beat the game. Skip through the whole game.
That's like good for the any percent runs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you just get through everything.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's really fascinating that someone actually just debunked that thing. Like he figured it out. It took like 3 years or something like that for him to discover it, or for someone to even discover that. But it's kind of amazing that someone actually found it to begin with.
Yeah. It's cool when they find like things in games that people haven't found like for many years. I remember like I read about a side quest in Final Fantasy 9, and I don't remember how many years it was, but it was like not that many years ago now, and that game is quite old. But they found like a side quest chain that like no one had found before, and that was in the game, because you needed to talk to like people like in really specific times in the game, and like quite a lot of times. So no one had like found that until quite like now. It's a couple of years ago, but like it was still cool that it took like, I think it was more than like 20 years, like 15 years or something.
Yeah.
Like until someone figured it out.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's always fascinating then that if there are some certain aspects in a game that never gets found out, but then someone like finds it. That's really fascinating to me. It's like it's the same thing about like in Shadow of Colossus, there was this myth about there being like the final secret boss that was hidden somewhere in the game, and people tried to, like for years, they tried to debunk the game and find out like where that last boss was like located and all that. And I think that's really like amazing. I think it's amazing that people build these kind of communities to, because of curiosity, they are like doing anything they can to figure out these kind of myths and mysteries in certain games. And then they actually find out something. It's really becomes this really cool thing.
Yeah, and I don't know, like sometimes it isn't like intended for people to like find things, but they still do like after a while, and that's cool. Like sometimes it's just like dumb things that the developers put in just for fun, and it's like really fun when people discover that.
Yeah, exactly. I really want to somehow. Well, if I'm gonna make a dream game someday when I get the energy to want to do that, I really want. I think someday I want to make like a game based on only secrets. It's like it's like this kind of game where you have to like discover a bunch of secrets in it somehow.
Yeah.
That would be a really cool game. It's like focused solely on doing that. I think that would be really cool in some ways.
Yeah. You have to start coming up with secrets.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
you
It's like
kill them.
it's like this mystery game, but it's all about finding secrets more or less. That would be really cool. I think I want to kill the plant first. Oh yeah, I forgot to take away the nunchucks.
Yeah, you can do that after.
Yeah. Let's see, does anyone need healing? No. Then we add Invis. But yeah. If anyone is listening to this, don't steal my idea. I will hunt you. No, I don't. But yeah, I think there's never like anything that's like, you know, there's. I don't think there are like things that are like stolen.
Or yeah, it's hard to be like completely original nowadays.
I mean, I know for sure that those kind of things are probably already something that. Oh yeah, did his? Yeah, his attack power went up without the nunchucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Now he's starting to get stronger.
Oh damn.
Oh, we found the
yeah.
volcano.
Yeah, boy. Here we go. We just have to beat these wolves. Let's see here. Let's use Invis. Oh, yeah,
I think these are like really weak.
Oh
though.
yeah, these are.
Oh, he's starting to hit hard now.
Oh damn! Damn! Yeah, he did like. Oh wait, maybe it's because these are weaker enemies.
Yeah, maybe.
But he did like 200 before he did like maybe 50 or 60. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he got it. Oh damn! Oh damn! The monkey got strong. All right, Mount Gulg.
Oh,
That's...
now I saw that someone wrote cast Meteor in the chat. but we don't have Meteor. This
yeah,
game.
we don't have it. Or is it there any Meteor
Sorry.
at all?
I don't think Meteor is in this game, but like the person wrote cast Fire 3, but I don't know. I don't think we have like Faraja, but we had like kind of meteors when you used Fyra.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't bought them level 5 spells for mid.
Well, I think we can manage.
Yeah, we can manage. We can probably
We
find...
can go back after.
Yeah. Let's see here.
We still need to go
that.
to that. Yeah. You get damage, but you still need to go.
Oh. Just avoid.
The floor is lava, literally.
Literally, yeah. Okay, I don't get that many.
No, it's like I think 1 damage
Yeah.
per step. I don't know, really.
Yeah, something like that probably. But yeah, let's see here. No wait, I probably want to use Invis on him. And let's test Bizarre. Just because. Damn, they do a lot of damage. What level are these guys? Okay, they don't do that much damage at all. I wasted some MP on this. Yeah, they are kind of dead. It's kind of dead.
Yeah, we're getting quite strong now.
Yeah, they're really low level. And I got to level up also. Oh well. What were we talking about now again? It's kind of easy to get distracted now that we are in a new area.
Yeah, but we talked about the open sandbox games, and like I don't think we got we talked about exploits as well in games
Oh yeah,
and side
yeah.
quests and so on that people found. Um, but yeah, I think that's like for example, a lot of like speedrunners are like the Super Mario games, like the Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy and so on, like to speedrun.
Oh yeah, oh
Um,
yeah. I saw a speed run on Mario 64.
Yeah.
That's really good. Oh yeah, the theory of having these multiverses in Mario. It's really bonkers that people are like doing all this kind of theorizing and like. Well, so Mario is technically in two different areas, and all, there's a whole video explaining about multiverses in a Mario game. It's weird, but it's funny at the same time.
Yeah, like it's fun to have these theories, even if you know that it's probably not intended to be like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like it's in the code, like how they're exploiting things is like that. How I understood the explanation is like you are in one area of the game, but you're at the same time in a different area of the game.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, I've seen that.
yeah, it's really fun when people do those kind of things because it's just entertaining to watch sometimes. Sometimes it goes a little bit overboard and you're like, yeah, whatever. but
Yeah.
but when it's actually like these kind of things that you're like, there's no way that they thought this much about the game. That's when it becomes really fun.
Yeah, I also think it's fun when they come up with like these kind of crazy stories. Like for example, with Mario, they also had like that. I thought it was like Luigi and Peach are Rosalina's mom.
Oh yeah,
Parent, like parents in Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh yeah, that theory. Yeah.
And that's like, oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I mean, there is this YouTuber called Game Theory. He also has theories on like movies, and he has now a channel about food also.
Yeah.
I think those kind of like watching those kind of videos are also like kind of fun to just watch. Like, even though they're probably not like accurate or they're completely wrong, it's still funny to watch them because of thinking about the possibility of it actually being right.
Yeah.
Oh, that did not do as much as I thought it was gonna do.
Like, it's just fun to think about it in that way.
Yeah, it's this what if moment. Like, what if it is actually like that? What if it's true? What if Zelda actually was Link?
What do you mean? Isn't Zelda the main character?
No, you see, Zelda is the main character in Meteor Prime, which is based on the Mario series, with Donkey Kong as the main character.
Oh, so Super Smash is like the Avengers.
Yeah. Yeah, when you think about it, Smash is just Avengers version of Nintendo with a bunch of side characters, or a bunch of more characters from other game franchises mixed into it. Talking about Smash, it's like I always see people like especially the Kingdom Hearts fans and Tales of fans always so salty about like Sora not being in Smash or Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia not being in Smash, and I'm like, I don't care about that. It's like it's not relevant anymore. It's kind of
Yeah, and like recently they, like it was a day or two ago, they were talking about like, oh, we found evidence, probably that either Lloyd or Yuri from Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Vesperia are going to be in Super Smash. And I'm like, yeah, well, people have wanted Lloyd in Super Smash forever, so yeah, you could probably come up with something like it's probably a rumor still. I don't think he will be in the game.
yeah.
I don't know. Like the people, like we have talked about people complaining about sword fighters, and then we will have another sword fighter.
Yeah, that's the fun thing. That's a fun thing. People complain about there being too many sword fighters,
Yeah,
but
they
still,
want.
the all the characters they want for the game is sword fighters.
Yeah, like Sora, Lloyd. Yeah, they probably want Alucard too. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like no matter how much they complain about there being too many sword fighters, deep inside they always want sword fighters to the Smash games.
yeah, they want Dante from Devil May Cry as well.
Yeah, but Dante is like special case. He's like he has a lot of weapons that he's using.
Yeah,
Well,
so
his
they
main
can
weapon.
do like a Byleth situation.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, still his main weapon is, or his main weapon is his sword, but still it's like, it's still like, it's not that big of a deal. I think if he would be like a character.
Yeah, I mean they
Smash.
have Bayonetta, so
Yeah. The only reason I want Dante is so that they can have that sticker featuring with Dante from Devil May Cry on Smash.
yeah, that's just a meme at this point.
Yeah, it's a meme, but it's still funny to make it official.
Yeah,
People would meme the fuck out of that if it would happen.
yeah, but that's so fun because like they did that before, like featured Dante from the Devil May Cry series in like older games when he was featured, and then it became this meme. So it's kind of
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, I can exit here. Oh damn.
I
Oh,
think like
oh no. Oh no! Not the birds!
I think like Sakurai himself would like meme about that if they got Dante.
Yeah, probably. Let's try to AoE this down. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh!
yeah, def.
Oh damn!
That's fun.
No! Oh! Please no! These birds, they're horrible! They're evil!
All the birds are bad in this game.
Yes. At least I have. Let's
Life.
see, I have life.
You have a life.
Oh well, I can use. I'll just use a Phoenix down. There we
Poor
go.
me. Missed out on the AXP.
Well, he's mid anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of chests.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to get there. I'm getting tired of these enemies really quickly.
Well, you have been fighting them since we started this. stream.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm starting to get burned out by all these randomized encounters. This is why we have only 2-hour sessions of this game, because it's like it takes time, or
Yeah.
it's not it takes time. It's more or less it takes on your soul to play these games.
I have hardened my soul. I don't feel anything anymore. That's the price you have to pay
Yeah.
to be able to handle random encounters.
Well, the thing is, the gameplay just feels the same after like 10 encounters, and you really feel that it's just it just you get burned out really quick, in my opinion at least.
Yeah, and it gets even worse if you get lost.
Yeah, exactly. When you
Just
don't know.
You have to fight everything.
Yeah, it's like it's okay when you know where you're going. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go this way. I get some EXP and level up while I go on the way. But right now it's like I don't know which way I'm going. Am I going right? Am I going wrong? And then I come to a dead end and I'm like, oh, now I have to walk all the way back.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be a problem.
Let's see if we get another corridor like in the
Oh
Marsh
no,
cave.
not that corridor
step.
again. Not that corridor again. For those who missed out one of the episodes, well, you can go on our YouTube channel and watch that episode again. I think it's episode 3. I think it's either episode 3 or 4.
Yeah.
There's one dungeon where when it's a specific corridor where every step you take there will be an enemy encounter on that corridor, and this corridor is like 10 squares long. So it's just you take one step, it's a battle. You take another step, there's a battle. I think we were stuck there for maybe 15 minutes in that freaking corridor. It was horrible. It was a nightmare.
They wanted you to suffer.
Exactly. It's like they wanted me to not like the game. Shots fired, by the way. But no, I think this game it's fun. As mentioned, it's an old game. Because of it being old, I'm kind of accepting things like these. Like some things I'm accepting. I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's old. This is kind of expected in some ways. Oh no, am I going? Oh, I think I know the way. I think I know the way to the chests. Oh no, fire hydra. Ooh.
Yes. We had like blizzard spells.
Yeah, we have blizzard spells. Wait, do I have null fire? No, I don't.
No.
I think I could buy it for somewhere.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly. Oh well, it's no big deal right now.
Yeah, but that's like why I also recommended us like changing it up. Like we talked about playing more modern Final Fantasies as well, just to get that we don't have to deal with the random encounters like all the time. But
yeah, exactly.
we are still going through these older games. But yeah, it's fun to vary up the gameplay as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, oh god. You see, I'm already like being fucked this shit right now because I'm so tired of this. But yeah, it will be fun to just take a break and like from these kind of games and do something else. I mean, Final Fantasy 15, for example, that doesn't have these random encounters, and also these like other modern RPG games are less random with the encounters. I mean, the sole purpose they had this is because of the limitations of back in the days in the game.
Yeah.
So.
And like this is supposed to feel like D&D, so you walk and you fight something, but it's like in D&D you wouldn't fight this much.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
all the time. But it wasn't like I think possible to do this kind of like big story in that sense, so they needed to fill it out with battles.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the original game there wasn't that much story to begin with. Now, didn't they like add more story in this version, in this PSP version?
No, it's kind of like it is mostly the same. It's just that the localization wasn't that good before, and they had like a smaller amount of text, I think. But it's kind like the story is the same.
Yeah. Oh my god. These fuckers. Horn the devil. Let's see here. Did I have for Paralyze, Curse Silence, Curse Darkness? No, I didn't have for Paralyze.
What was Vox?
Vox
Was that for-
was Curse
Yeah,
Silence.
Okay.
Which is kind of worthless when I think about it, because the white mage is the only one who uses mostly. I using mostly for magic. Well, of course the red mage also, but when the red mage is the only one who does damage with magic, it is kind of not that worth it. Could just buy potion, like bottles that cures. Oh no! Oh yeah. Oh, okay, that's why. It was the guardian of this place. Let's heal and blizzard. I mean, these fire elementals are easy.
But
not-
famous
they're not-
last word.
Yeah, famous last word. You see it do Meteor, and we're like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, well, it wasn't that hard.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, there's a lot. Mifram.
Oh,
Mifragol.
okay. You get
Well,
a lot of
I
things.
kind of bought these things, but okay.
Yeah, you can sell them.
Yeah, Mifrilax. Yeah, that one I also got already. Mithril Shield. I think I got that one also. Phoenix Down. Wow, there's a lot in. Yep, of course. Oh!
But it's good to fight new enemies at least.
Yeah, Lava Worm. Okay, let's see.
I think that would be like, how do you say it? Bullet sponge?
Yeah. Let's see, is it weak to ice? Or do we need to find other strategies? And it did pretty decent damage. Let's use protect on yourself so that you don't die. Let's see what does thunder do. Oh, it
Oh,
died.
okay.
It wasn't that
No.
hard. I thought it was like a mini boss or something. It looks special. Antidotes. More money. Tent. And high potions. Okay. All these basic needs. That's why I use daily. I know these easy monsters. But yeah, we'll see what the next game will be. I'm kind of thinking about... Well, of course we're gonna play Monster Hunter Rise when it gets released.
Yeah.
But as mentioned, that will probably be like more or less like a... Not a podcast, but more or less like just a normal gameplay structure with it. Because we could do more than just podcasts, of course.
Yeah.
It's like not a necessity of it being a podcast. Let's see. Let's use Bizarra. Let's see. But what other games do we expect this year? Actually,
Like, I think this month we're gonna get Persona 5 Strikers.
oh yeah, that
So
one is.
that will come out kind of soon. I haven't really played the original, like the Persona 5 yet. Like the first, like it's kind of a sequel to that game.
Yeah.
And so I will try to start up the Royal Edition, just because it's more fun to play the definitive edition of the game. So I will start that up. So I will probably not play that like Strikers for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that. And what did we have in February? It was like we have Bravely Default 2 comes out in February.
Oh yeah, that one also. I need to still play the Bravely Default, the first game, and Bravely the second. I think
Yeah, I started the first game.
They're still in my like. You can't see this, but I'm looking at my shelf, and it's still in its plastic. Like it's still in its
sealed.
It's sealed in plastic still in its cartridge. I haven't even touched that game.
You have had it like since release, probably.
Yeah, I had it since release, and I've not even touched it.
Shame on you.
Well, you don't
I do that too with a lot.
I mean,
of
like,
games.
you don't want to see my Steam library.
I also have like hundreds of games on Steam that I haven't played.
I think I had like this existential crisis. Maybe not an existential crisis, but I had this realization after. I think it was last week. Yeah, last week, and I was like, I want to play a game. I don't know. I don't want to play any of these games. It's like I was strolling through my Steam library. I was like, I don't want to play any of these games that I have in my Steam list because it was like last week's Wednesday because it was like a holiday here in Sweden.
Yeah, like sale. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was free for the day. I was like, well, might as well like do something about this day, like chill out and just do anything really. But I just sat there and was like, I don't know what I want to do. I have all these games I can play, but I don't want to play any of these games. It was the perfect moment for me to play any game I wanted, but I didn't play any games.
Like the whole day.
Yeah, like the whole day. I didn't play anything. I was like, watch some YouTube. It was like that kind of day, just wasted away because I was like, I want to play a game. I don't want to play any of these games. I look at my Steam library. There's like 200 games. I'm like, I don't want to play any of this.
Yeah, like before I just jumped from game to game like all the time, and I still kind of do that like between systems when I feel like it. Like if I feel like playing 3DS, I start up Bravely Default right now and just try to get through a game per system at a time, just to get through them eventually, because you almost need some kind of system to get through, because like the last couple of weeks I have been like, yeah, I need to do one dungeon or like one major boss in Final Fantasy 3. I'm also playing like Fire Emblem 1, like the first Fire Emblem game, so I'm also doing one chapter in a Fire Emblem game each day, and then I'm doing my daily stuff in Genshin Impact. So I have made it like a job almost, like that I do every day.
Yeah.
Just to get through stuff, because otherwise you will like get bored and jump between games and you will never finish like stuff. Like it becomes harder and harder the less time you have.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna skip these fights. I'm getting pretty bored of this. I just want to get to that chest. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, that's the problem. These are too easy. They're not doing.
Yeah,
anything.
that's why it becomes boring. Like when it gets too easy.
Yeah, I think it's that the enemy. Oh god, no. It's like the enemies are too weak. Like they're not dealing any damage to me, and I'm just one-shotting them almost. But this, I think, these are more acceptable. But yeah, I think also that it becomes a problem when you have too many games to play. It's like when you build up, the more you build up your library, the more you realize that you have too much to play.
Yeah.
It's like I still have Witcher 3 in my like backlist. It's like I know that I want to finish that game. For some reason I never finish it. Maybe I play it sometimes and then I just forget about it and play some other games. And I think it's because when it comes to like the kind of games that I like, it always tends to be these games that takes like 500, like, not 500 hours, but it takes like 50 hours to beat those games.
Yeah, like a lot of games are getting much longer nowadays as well.
Yeah, I mean,
like the fantasy RPGs.
Yeah, but there are still like games that are kind of still having like these like 10 to 20 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, that's why like Resident Evil for me, like those games are for that.
Yeah, and I think those kind of games are like I think if when you think about playing a game for like just it's default nunchakus. Please don't. It's like when you. What was I getting at? I got distracted.
Like games and like the length of games and time.
So I think the best length of a game is like 20 hours. 20 hours is like a decent amount of time you can spend on a game. And less than... It's like... When I play a game, I don't want to... Like I do like these games that takes like 50 hours because you know you're getting your bang for the bucks, more or less.
Yeah.
It's like it's worth the hours. It's a good game. You want to spend that long, that you want to spend that much hours on that game. But then there's like these story-driven games where you just want to go through the story. You want to, of course, you want to have some kind of challenge in the way while playing the story. But it's like the end goal of the game is more or less just finish the game. It's nothing else. Maybe there are some extra stuff, all these find all these like secret collectibles or something in those games. But I never actually care about those things. I always just go directly for the story. If I find it's like if I really like the game, if the game really catches me, it's like Ori and the Blind Forest, for example. That's more or less, well, it has exploration in it also, but that's a game where it's like I want to do everything 100% in that game because I really liked it. The gameplay is really fun and the story is really like, I think the story is top tier in my opinion.
But you were also playing it right when you were sick one week, and you just like finished everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it was at Christmas. I think it was at Christmas time. I was supposed to work on Christmas, but I got sick. So I took my time to I locked myself in my room and just played Ori, and I got so sucked. It was like it sucked me up so hard. It was like I couldn't do anything else. I was just sitting there, and it really helped me through my to come over the sickness at that time, because it really helped me to get immersed in the it was a good game to get immersed in while being sick also. I don't care about these guys.
Yay.
But yeah, it's like, oh no, this wasn't the exit, wasn't it?
Oh, it was that.
Well, it wasn't that dead, wasn't it?
Dead end.
Oh no, it was.
Was it? Oh, yeah, we're back here.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I don't care about these. They're weak. But yeah, so it's like when a game sucks you up in that way, it's really that's when you know it's a really good game. Especially if you're sick. When you're sick, you can't focus at anything. It's like it's like you're just dying in your bed and you cannot do anything. But if a game really catches, if a game can make me want to like play it, even though I'm sick, then it's really good game. But yeah, going back to like these games that are like 10 to 20 hours, I think that's a good amount of like average time for a game. And that's also depends on the game. Actually, it depends a lot of the game in the game. I mean, for example, games like Breath of the Wild, it's basically you could beat it in 5 hours. It's like that's a game where you decide when you want to finish the game, when you want to.
Yeah.
And I think also Monster Hunter is that kind of game. You can just play through the story if you want. But after the story, you have all this end game content for like hunting these more bigger monsters out there where that you normally like that you won't really hunt after like in the story. But then you have all these like bigger monsters, these harder monsters to try to defeat after that. And it's up to you if you want to do it. It's never like it's not a requirement to beat those monsters. But if you really like the game, you have that chance. Like these monsters aren't that easy. They are still like these kind of like the hardest monsters out in the game. I think there's nothing else in this place. I'm gonna just run back.
No, because you had the stairs down there, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think that there's nothing left in this floor. So I'm just gonna run back.
Let's
Skip all these fights because they're boring. Come on. Just let me flee. Motherfuckers. Let me go! How fast
You even have hold as an ability.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Why does it have to be an ambush all the time? Is it because I'm fleeing? Maybe that's the thing. If I flee, the enemies gets ambushed. I get
Like
ambushed.
I think it feels like that in many Final Fantasies. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it.
Maybe I'm just unlucky and get ambushed all the time. I have no idea where I am.
Yeah, this floor isn't that big.
Yeah.
I am starting to get up a map just so that you don't have to be too lost. But the previous floor was like one of the bigger ones.
Yeah. It just had a lot. I could have basically just skipped all of the treasures, but I'm greedy. I want the treasures. Oh damn, 8 hits. Oh shit. Well, these gigas, heal gigas, they're kind of hitting hard, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also good that we fight some enemies just to, if it's like, if we get a difficulty spike
Yeah.
later on.
Well, right as of now, I am the difficulty spike for enemies right now. Oh damn!
Yeah, he is, like a monk is really good.
Oh my god, I should have made an army of monks. Okay,
So
here's nothing.
At end? Yeah. So you just need to go to the right, basically, on this one.
Oh no.
Can you just blast them, or should you flee? I don't know if fleeing is a good idea.
I can probably blast them. I mean, who do I need to heal someone? Yeah, Waltz needs to healing. just... Okay, lucky. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Oh no. Please don't. Who? This is intense. Every time. I swear to God, these birds every time. Ooh, ooh! That did a lot. I don't think
worked well.
I don't think they have that much HP to begin with. Let's see here. Nothing here.
This is just a straight floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me do my thing. So, now I'm lost again. Where we were, what we were talking about now again?
What were we talking about? Like games and all the length of games. And
Yeah,
so
the
on.
length of games. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I have this like I mentioned, like Resident Evil games for me are like the shorter games I usually play. So I have like my main series that I play are like now are like Tales of games, Final Fantasy, and Resident Evil. So Tales of and Final Fantasy are these like longer JRPG games, and then I have like Resident Evil games to balance that because they are usually 10 to 20 hours, and then often when you have completed them you are supposed to be able to speedrun them. It's kind of in the structure of the game, so you are supposed to be able to play them again and then just be really fast when you are going through it.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
to get bonuses and so on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what? It's always good to change up what the games you're playing. I mean, I had a time where I was like only playing like Final Fantasy 14, the MMO game. I played that constantly because I was so hooked up on it. But at some certain point, you just get burned out of games, and you just need something else because you start to always realize that I'm spending too much time in this game. I got like 500 other games that I want to play. Why am I playing only this game? You get like that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
At least I'm getting that feeling a lot when I'm playing these longer games that's supposed to be like these huge games that takes a lot of your time to beat. So sometimes it's just nice to play a game that's more shorter, that you know that you're gonna beat it within a weekend or something like that. Not that I never had time to beat a game within a weekend because I got other stuff. I mean, I got, for example, right now we are doing this podcast, and I know at some days I got role playing and all that kind of stuff. So,
well, think of it that this way, like this podcast will help you complete games.
yeah, exactly. This podcast is because I want to beat games. It's the reason why we are playing Final Fantasy, because I want to play the Final Fantasy games, but I never take the time to do it, and I figure that it would be fun to just stream it and have like some kind of podcast structure of it. And as much as I tried to at least do some research, I never seen any podcast with this kind of structure. There probably is podcasts that are like this one, like what we are doing right now, but there has never been any there hasn't been any noticeable, at least. We have not like found a podcast with this kind of structure, at least by just simply googling stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like, of course there's gonna be podcast with a similar structure, but yeah, it's like fun to just like sit and talk, and that's usually like, that's what you do in a podcast, but we also like have this game element to it, so that's also nice. Like that's what we are interested in, so we make it work in our favor, I guess.
Yeah,
in a way.
and I mean, I always think that maybe sometimes it's not that fun to just listen to podcasts. Maybe you also want some kind of other entertainment. I mean, we never know what happens while I play the game. Maybe we get this because I never experienced the games. We are trying to play these kind of games that we never played before, and in that kind of way, we always get these moments where we are we're experiencing something and we are getting mind blown by something, maybe in the story or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think that those kind of moments are what makes at least when you watch a stream of some person just playing a game, it's always these kind of hype moments that are happening in games that makes at least live streams more interesting.
Yeah. I think I need to put you through some Resident Evil games as well later on.
Yeah, I mean, I watched. I know. I played Resident Evil 1. You know, the first Resident Evil. You know, we played that a lot back in the days.
Yeah.
But I don't think I never completed it. Or did I complete it? Do you remember if I completed it?
I don't know. We both played it, but I don't remember how well you did, how long you got in the game.
I remember that I seen the end at least. I know that I watched you play the game from start to end, so from start to finish. I do know that.
Yeah, it would be fun just to put you and play Resident Evil 7, because that is kind of standalone, so it would be fun to see.
Yeah, probably.
I think. But you should also come up with something I can play that I never have
yes, yes. I know exactly one game that you played it but you never finished it, and it's Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh, but I'm playing through it. I'm
I found it
by myself.
But yeah, there are a lot of games that there are a lot of games that both me and you know that we haven't really finished, or it's there are games that I played that you never played, and there are games that, for example, this one is games that I never played but you played them, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's the fun thing about when watching someone experience a game that you experience is kind of fun also, because you know what's happening, but the person playing will not know what's happening. I mean, we got this spoilers from Zelda Ocarina of Time if you haven't heard, but it's in Game Grumps there was there's Dan, who's backseat gamer on Game Grumps, more or less. He never knew about Sheik being Zelda, and when that scene happens, he's like, "Wait, what? What's happening?" And it's he never knew. It's it's the most common story in the Zelda Ocarina of Time, is that Sheik is Zelda. It's really obvious, but if you didn't know it, I'm sorry, I spoiled it to you. It's over 30-year-old game. It's 20-year-old, over 20 years old.
Yeah, and Sheik has appeared mostly in Super Smash afterwards.
Yeah.
Not really in any other Zelda games. Like Warriors, of course, but not any of the others.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a common knowledge that everyone should know about. But this dude from Game Grumps, Dan, he didn't know about it, and then it's so fun to watch his reaction to it, because it's so genuine. It's you get this flashback of when you yourself were playing the game and found out that Sheik was Zelda. It's so nostalgic to watch people react, and you see them react in the same kind of manner of how you reacted it in a certain way.
Oh, nice. It seems like we're getting to the end
Oh, good.
of this done. But we still have treasures, but we don't have to pick up everything, I think.
Yeah, but we can go. We can take some time to pick up the treasures, I think.
Yeah, then right now you're going towards the next floor. That is the last one.
Oh,
Yeah, but in this room that you got to, there are treasures, but we could go back a bit to take some other treasures.
yeah. Oh damn! I freaking one-shotted them. Wait, so this is the... No, here's the
Yeah,
treasures.
Yeah, and yeah, if you backtrack, you can like go up to the left and
okay.
get some treasures as well. But because you took the treasures at the stairs, I guess I didn't pay attention when we got to this floor.
Yeah,
But you probably got those.
yeah.
I have a Christmas tree attacking kitty cat again.
Oh,
Yay!
no.
Come here. Yes, you can be a guest on the podcast. He doesn't want to volunteer.
Yeah. Wow, 10 Jill. Really?
Yes,
Really?
that's
Oh.
all worth it.
Yes. Oh yeah, I should probably save just in case.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
Do you
No, I
want to
already-
finish this dungeon?
Yeah, we could
before we.
we could finish off this dungeon before we end this episode here. End it on a good note.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip the majority of these fights because they are way too easy.
Yeah, it's okay. Like we are just playing through the game. You can play however.
Yeah.
You
Oh, there
want.
was a... Was there further left also? Oh, this I wanna find.
I don't think so. Or
Because I went back to the...
yeah, up to the left, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. We can look when we are done with this fight. I want
Yeah.
to see the layout.
One shot. Some ice magic. Oh, damn. That did a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, these are really weak. Just gonna quickly hit them. Oh, I got a knife.
Yeah, it's inside. You took everything. Like yeah, you need to go up there to get the other
Yeah.
treasures.
Ooh, red dragon. Damn.
Oh, those give kind of a lot of XP, I think. And they are usually a bit harder. But I don't know if we are like over leveled at this point.
I think I'm over leveled at this point, but we'll see.
Because we spend a lot of time like going back and forth in the marsh cave.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only one dragon also, so it wasn't... Oh,
Yeah.
I got a lot of... Yeah, here we got... Yeah, boy. Gotta get all them loot. No, I don't care about you. Fuck off.
But it just want to eat you.
Flame shield. Oh.
Yeah.
It was good stuff in here.
Oh, that's good.
Let's see.
Yeah, ice weapon for this dungeon.
Oh, nice. That's really good.
Yeah, and now we should like continue on like further down
So it's down.
the way you were going.
Yeah. Just gonna kill this one really quick. Or he does that. I should probably heal mid. Wait, maybe it's better for mid to use... I don't know. It's like...
You mean that he will use the ice brand?
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna make any difference.
Oh, it's.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
I got
okay.
this one. Worm killer.
Yeah, you can have that and put the other one, like the ice brand, on mid if you want to.
No, wait, we do this. We give mid the worm killer, effective against dragons, just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, is the
Because he usually still does magic, so...
yeah. I mean, I don't know what the boss is, but I'm guessing it's some kind of dragon. Wait, am I gonna go down or up?
You're going down.
Okay, I'm gonna go down. So that we can finish this up more quicker. Fire Hydra. Does the... Ooh! It's right, worked on the Hydra. I really need to heal after this. Oh! Oh! Damn! Oh shit!
That weapon was needed.
Yes, that weapon was certainly needed. Use Hilara. Let's see, I think I'll do one more of these, and then... Okay, I got enough.
And they are full enough.
More treasures. God damn it.
But we are getting, like, we are almost, I think, halfway with this game. So we're getting there.
Yeah, because this is the 4th crystal that we are getting.
Yeah, or the second crystal.
Yeah, the second.
Not the 4th.
Monkey brain activated. Going full monkey brain on this shit. Damn, it does a lot of damage. And Walls is just like, watch me. Does.
I can do a lot of damage too.
It's like, I'll one-up that damage. Alright. Okay.
Right, the last floor. Let's see. We have some stuff here as well.
Yeah, we should probably make sure to pick everything up because we found stuff that are good.
Yeah, save and heal up first.
Yeah, do I need to heal up anything? Oh, mid needs to heal up.
It seems like we only have stuff to the left.
To the left only.
Yeah, to the left, yeah. Up there, and then you need to go down after this.
Yeah. Let's just skip these. There are. Let me leave. Ah,
Yeah.
there. And of course there are gonna be those things attacking. Alright. Of course, there's a fight by
Yeah,
the chest.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, boy, the red dragon.
Now you're gonna
Come
kill
on.
it.
Come on, mid. Yes. It's gonna... Ooh! Oh. It didn't do that much. It didn't do as much as I anticipated.
It
Flame
is a weaker sword, so... Like,
Yeah.
we got it quite early.
Let's see, flame mail does speed. No, okay, he wants the different sword. Okay, I is gonna.
Yeah, like, I don't think it is better, but it's good. He can't even have it.
No, he
maybe.
can't. No, he can't.
Yeah, so
Can.
maybe only the warrior.
No, I don't
Like
want
Leo.
I don't want the iron arm shackles. Oops. Well, okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna check the description. Mail infused with the power of fire. Okay.
So it's like good if you are fighting against fire.
Yeah. Which we are basically doing through this
Yeah.
whole dungeon. Oh damn.
Nice.
this is ridiculous. I'm doing so much damage.
But fine, have a weapon. We're going down, like to the left. No, up left.
Left
Right,
there.
no, up, yeah. And down there.
Okay.
That's the only thing left on this floor.
Okay, good, because I don't want to go through a bunch of...
You should save.
Yeah. I don't want to go through a bunch of dead ends and realize that I've wasted a bunch of time just walking around. doing nothing. Alright,
So
let's
here-
do this. Time for the boss.
So you are the ones who defeated the fiend of earth and roused
Marilth from her slumber. Oh,
It's
damn.
not a dragon.
Kind of disappointed, but what do I actually expect?
The power of the burning flame is mine and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire.
I like that you gave a good voice before you even saw how she looked.
Yeah, I didn't even think about how she looked. I was like, yeah, this voice probably fits. How is taking a random voice without thinking about it? Let's use protect on yourself first, so that you don't die. You shall use haste on the healer, so that she can do stuff faster. Oh,
Oh
damn!
god.
Well, okay, so use life. Hopefully. Oh, damn.
Yeah, you need to heal up a lot, I think.
Oh my god, I don't deal anything. She's OP. Oh shit.
You should focus on healing now.
Fuck. Not one ally.
I think you should like focus on doing ice magic if you have items for it as well. I don't know if we have any of those.
Like what kind of?
No, we don't have any like weapons or armor that can cast spells. No. Nope.
No.
No. But if Mid has the time, he can just try to make like a blizzard or something.
He needs. If he
Yeah,
gets
he
hit
needs
again,
help.
so he's freaking dead. Well, he's gonna be one-shotted anyway, because that fucker does.
Yeah,
Lot
you
of
need
damage.
to get protect on everyone. Oh, he doesn't take a lot because he has the
Yeah.
flame mail.
Yeah, and I think he also, because he has a lot of armor to begin with.
But Invis and Protect should be good right now, I think.
Yeah, I should use protect on.
Mid.
I tried mid first. He should. Okay, let's try out. Let's see if we can deal some damage with Blizzard. Oh, it did do good damage.
Yeah, I think she is kind of like resist. I don't know if she's resistant because I think she just has a lot of health and defense.
Yeah, it could be, but she does so much damage though.
Yeah.
I think that's like a big problem. I should probably heal.
Because I
Mid.
remember that she's usually like quite harder than you expect.
Yeah. Wait,
This
I'll
dungeon.
use protect on him also, and let's try if we can get in on a haste also. No, wait. You focus on dealing damage. You do the most damage right now. Yeah. I mean, 8 hits on that one. That's... Okay. Let's continue with them attacking. You should use Invis. No, wait. I take my time to heal right now because
Yeah.
mid is really hurt. He's my
And you
priority.
should use Ether on Noah afterwards, so that.
Oh damn!
she
Yeah,
gets
I should have done that before the fight. Actually. Let's see. I guess I could may let him
Yeah.
use Ether on Noah. Because he doesn't do that much damage. Well, he does damage, but... Oh no.
Yeah. But you can use high potions with Noah on someone if you want to heal.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And you can use another ether, I think, with mid on Noah, because you only get 50 MP, I think.
Yeah, but he does. I need him to do the damage right
Yeah.
now because he does the most damage. So I let mid deal damage. Oh, damn, that was crit. And then I'll let Noah. Waltz will be the support for Noah. Attack.
You can probably use a couple more ethers,
Yeah.
just in case.
Ether. Magic. Also give him protect. And then Bizarra. That's scary. That's really scary. Ether, come on, we can do this. Alright, let's attack. No, wait, he can also use an item. He could help heal. Item. Let's use another ether on mid. Magic. Restore. How much does Hilara do? How many do?
I don't remember, but that I think it should be enough, maybe.
Let's do it. Magic. Blizzara. Oh damn,
it's good
that's
that she attacked him.
yeah. Protect does a lot of. It changes a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
that worked.
Okay, we can do this. I believe in myself. Or I believe in my team.
Nice.
Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! We did it. Easy
That was
fight.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like fun boss.
It was really like, okay, now I need to big brain this. Yeah, boy. Now we got the second crystal. Easy peasy. How much overtime are we? 12 minutes overtime. We don't care. We are doing this because we want to.
And now it opens up the second extra dungeon.
Oh yeah, there's like an extra dungeon for each boss. You mentioned that the extra dungeons had like bosses from other Final Fantasy games, right?
Yeah, it's I think from 2 up to 5 or 6, like major bosses as well. So it depends on how you want to do it. Because if we are gonna play the older games, we can come back to this later when we have played.
Yeah.
Like the games.
Yeah. But yeah, we shall end it on a good note here. We defeated or we more or less completed the second boss of this game. And also got our second crystal. 2 more to go. But anyway, thank you all for watching today's episode of Meteor Cast Podcast. I hope to see you next time.
Bye everyone.